Frank Luntz is a well-known political strategist, author, and pollster. He has been featured on various major news networks and is a recurring guest on Fox News. Frank conducts many polls during major elections. However, this last election, Frank, among many others, got it wrong. Unlike our very own Alan Jones, Frank Luntz did not think Donald Trump had a chance. On Thursday, March 2nd, I had the privilege of interviewing Frank at the La Quinta Resort in Palm Springs, California, just after he completed his keynote address at the CFSA conference. Most everybody in America, including the media, most all the pollsters, everybody thought Hillary was going to win the election.
Right.
It didn't happen. What happened?
What happened is that people in areas who had never voted before, never participated in the process, decided they needed to get involved. When you take a look at the states where the changes were the most significant, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Iowa, Wisconsin, states that vote Democrat in almost every race, every presidential race, turned around and voted Republican. Rural areas came out. Small business owners came out. People who'd been forgotten at this point, they participated. And what is fascinating is it was those with economic backgrounds that you would normally think would be voting Democratic. They said, enough. You promised us and you promised us and you never delivered. This time I'm going to trust the Republicans. 45% of union members in Pennsylvania voted Republican. The last time that happened, never.
If you had an opportunity to meet with President Trump and ask him one question, what would it be?
Oh, good question. I would ask him, at what point on election night did you know that you were actually going to win? Because he has said publicly, even he thought he was going to lose on election night. There are some people who end up where they don't have the opportunities that you and I have. Or they made a mistake in life and it comes back to haunt them economically. That those organizations that enable people to bridge that gap, that time, from when they get into trouble until when they can get back on their feet, that's part of what the American dream is about. The chance to have a second chance or a third chance. And I think, frankly, I think the Democrats forgot them. I think the Republicans remember them. And the people who are at this conference understand them. And that's what's important, that in America, you get a second chance.